Have you ever wondered why some companies outperform others in the long run, despite facing similar market conditions? The answer often lies in the realm of corporate governance. This isn't merely a buzzword. It's a crucial factor that determines a company's long-term success. Let's take a moment to remember the Volkswagen emissions scandal. An example of poor corporate governance. It not only cost the company billions, but tarnished their reputation irreparably. It's clear then that corporate governance isn't just about compliance. It's about creating a culture of accountability, transparency, and ethical conduct. Beyond that, effective corporate governance also helps maintain investor confidence. Investors need to know they can trust the company with their money. They need assurance that the company will act ethically, responsibly, and with a focus on long-term sustainability rather than short-term gains. A company's success is not just about having a great product or service, it's also about how the company is managed and governed. So, what are the principles that underpin good corporate governance? Central to this are four key principles: transparency, accountability, fairness, and responsibility. Let's take a quick dive into each. Transparency is about being open with information. It's like Apple Inc., which regularly shares its financials and strategy with the public. This openness builds trust with stakeholders and the market. Accountability, the second principle, is about being answerable for decisions and actions. Again, Apple sets a great example by holding its executives accountable for their actions and performance. Fairness, the third principle, is about equitable treatment of all stakeholders. In Apple's case, they ensure all shareholders have equal access to information and the right to voice their opinions. Lastly, responsibility is about being aware of the impact of decisions on the community and environment. Apple shows responsibility by committing to renewable energy and reducing its carbon footprint. A strong corporate governance framework is like the rudder of a ship, guiding the company through the turbulent waters of the business world. So, how does corporate governance influence a company's business strategy? Let's delve into this by looking at a real-life example. Consider Starbucks, a global coffee giant. Its commitment to corporate governance principles, particularly social responsibility and ethical conduct, has become a cornerstone of its business strategy. Starbucks understands that its customers don't just buy coffee, they buy an experience, a sense of community, and a commitment to ethical sourcing and environmental stewardship. This adherence to good governance has won the loyalty of millions of customers worldwide, setting Starbucks apart in a highly competitive market. It's a shining example of how corporate governance can shape a company's business strategy, not just in terms of compliance, but in creating a unique value proposition. Good corporate governance is not just about ticking boxes, it's about creating value for all stakeholders and ensuring the long-term success of the business.